The Relay for Life this year will be held May 13th and 14th at Weller Field. Eric Vogelsang is the co-chair of the entire event, which last year raised over $100,000 for cancer research. 20 different teachers have already volunteered their time to help with the event this year. Lynn Admirovich wrote and received a $5,000 grant for laptops and lab equipment from Dominion's Gas Company. Additionally, Lynn will be running her after-school robotics program that we heard about earlier this spring and will again run a summer robotics camp for girls in June. Leanne Juliana Smith has begun a Girls on the Run program in which she is training a group of elementary-aged girls to run their first 5K this May. Several teachers volunteered their time and talents for making the musical a success this past weekend here at the high school. Robin Simpson played the piano for both rehearsals and for the shows themselves, and Shasta Gibb was also in the pit. John Gregorich assisted with makeup and other various to-do items, and Ben Raymond helped with the set design and construction. A preschool nutrition activity that Elizabeth Campbell created was recently selected to be published by Learning Zone Express. Last year, Kim Altimus contacted Lockheed Martin and arranged for Laurel Valley Elementary students to participate in the Signatures in Space program, which is jointly sponsored by Lockheed Martin and NASA, and is designed to stimulate young people's interest in space and technical studies. The LVE students and staff were able to sign a poster, and their signatures were taken into space on the Space Shuttle Discovery's last ever mission. They will soon be receiving a photo signed by the astronauts who took their signatures into space. RKM first grade teachers Debbie Koziski, Kristen Duska, Kelly Urbani, and Peg McCaffrey, along with art teacher Brandon Rensko, participated in Youth Art Month this past March by team teaching an art history unit. The kids watched videos about, wrote facts about, and recreated art in the styles of many famous artists. The art gallery of student work can be viewed in the first grade hallway. On April 16th, Marky Loshnock, Randy Byers, Doug Henderson, Rick Lambing, and several students will be helping at the Kenton-Iwanic Memorial Race. Kenton was a 2002 graduate of Ligonier Valley High School. He was killed by a drunk driver in March of 2008 on his way home from his shift as a Pennsylvania State Trooper. The proceeds from this race will be used to purchase personal breathalyzer test units, which will assist police throughout the state to catch drunk drivers. The goal is to equip each police car with one of these units, which costs approximately $500 per unit. Students and faculty have volunteered to help fill 2,000 bags with different literature and items that have been donated from local businesses and state organizations. In addition, the high school staff is attempting to raise $500 from donations from the faculty to purchase one of these personal breathalyzer tests by collecting money from 3 dress-down days at the high school. Monica Pickup has been organizing a library for Bolivar. There have been children's story times and activities, and there will be book checkouts soon. In addition to highlighting their own accomplishments, a lot of the teachers were also excited to brag about the accomplishments of their students. Among them, Becky McGee has been teaching reading to kids in 6, 7, and 8 with a new language program, and she is very happy to report that testing last month showed that reading levels have improved between 1 and 2.5 grade levels in only 6 months of instruction. One student was even able to return to the regular education classroom. Tom Murphy reports that 8 students have made 7-8 county chorus, 4 have made it to the 6th grade county chorus, and 2 have made elementary county band. Janine Valano and Amy Brown recently completed a Prezi project with RKM 5th grade students in the classroom. The team taught various skills using project-based instruction that the students then incorporated into an online presentation tool called Prezi. Elizabeth Campbell reported that the Family and Consumer Science Heritage Conference team came in first in every area of their recent competition. Elizabeth practiced with the team for between 10 and 12 hours after school to prepare for the competition, and their work definitely paid off. Again, we feel that it is important to emphasize the extraordinary opportunities that are provided to our students by a unique, talented, and dedicated staff. Amanda and Anna, whose favorite teacher essays you heard earlier, and who won first and third prize respectively out of 147 essays that were submitted, are testaments to the wonderful education that LVEA members are providing for our children. Please, we urge you to consider every available opportunity and alternative before furloughing teachers so that we can continue to offer so many extraordinary opportunities to our children. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. We will now proceed to the hearing of citizens.
Mr. Robinson, can we have the budget presentation before that? Because I think a lot of people are very interested in the budget. Might want to have a comment on that.
Yes. Okay, we'll come back to that. We're gonna move down along a couple of these other agenda items, and we'll come back to the budget and the hearing of citizens.
Thank you.
Old business, can I have approval of the March 14, 2011 regular school board minutes?
So moved.
A motion and second to approve the March 14 minutes. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. I'd also like to announce that there was an informational session on March 17th from Representative Mike Reese, who gave the board an update on the current budget situation. We will now proceed to the budget.